Good morning, y'all. Got a bug on me. It's early morning. Got my lawnmower ready. It's kind of old. It burns, whoops. It burns a little oil, but hey, it's still getting it. I don't get on Buddy's. His has been, how I say, modified. Yeah, till he can get the parts in and fix it, I ain't touching his mower. It has a mind of its own. I don't feel like getting in no ditch today. But we're gonna do the little garden tour and then I gotta get on the mower. It's early morning. I had said that, I guess it was yesterday, the day before. Some of you probably are not gonna be shocked. Some of you may be shocked. But let me tell you, I am very pleased with the garden that we had and what's happening now. And now I can take a break, reevaluate. I know now where I need to add more extreme heat tolerant plants. And we're still steadily getting more soil. I use that word, I'm practicing, guys, from the word dirt. We still have 11 more boxes to build, but right now we're going to concentrate on filling the ones that we have. Now, I'm going to go back to the cucumber at the entrance. Oh, and by the way, I got 9 cucumbers, 5 tomatoes, and about 10 cherry tomatoes, and 2 banana peppers this morning. I was like, hey, food is food, blessing is blessing. But I imagine you're kind of seeing around me. But we'll start at the entrance like we always do. And I'll show you how, did y'all see that? That was one of them pine beetles. And I'll show you, what we have left and what's going on. Hello, little bee. Watch. Never mind, he took off. All right, I'm gonna turn it around. Yes, there's some yellowing on the cucumbers. But I'm gonna tell you what, it's still producing amazing. We have a lot of new blooms. As we enter, you can see a lot of blooms. Guys, let me turn y'all around. I wouldn't plant cucumbers, next year on this, but this is what we had, remember? And it sure did well. Oh, look. I'll have some more cucumbers come tomorrow. And they're all about this size. So tomorrow I'll pick about 6 or 7 more. Okay, let's look down this bed. Remember, this was where the Abe Lincoln's was? No longer. We got to fill these beds up, see how they settled? And I'll show you what we've been doing to the ones that settled. And we topped them off. But this is where the heat problem is. But I think we're going to be able to rectify this. And then let's come on down to this corner because it's the only thing growing. Y'all remember I call them Mr. Eddie cantaloupes? I don't know what kind of cantaloupes. They're just Mr. Eddies. They're doing good. I have, there's a cantaloupe. And there's one just like it over here. I'm gonna move the camera and see if we can find it without stepping out. Can y'all see that? It's doing great. The eggplants just didn't make it. But I'm noticing new blooms. So hey, we get a couple of cantaloupes. That's a win-win. Here's our watermelon. Now, I did lose the one that was here. It's split on the bottom. But guys, this thing is actually full of melons. Look. You talk about some strong, healthy plants. This is it. And like I said, throughout, it is full full of melons. Here's the strawberries. They're doing great. They're in the shade though. I can't wait till next year. Of course, it won't be down here, but for right now, they're doing well. We're not going to disturb them. Plus, we just don't have the time. The loquat, amazing. I wish I had a couple of more, to be honest. I really do. Very, very beautiful tree. Now, the chef orange, I harvested 2 tomatoes this morning. It's holding on, doing good. If you remember, that was the bed that the butterfly bush was in. I'll show you what I did with it, and it is doing amazing now. But as you can see, we got another load, and we was able to top off quite a few beds. But here you go. That is a cool jalapeno. I'm getting 1 or 2 a week off of it, but hey, I'll take it. There's a basil. Another tomato, and this is the bandina tomato from Mr. Eddie. I'm starting to see tomatoes come on. Basil. I guess I need to back up. There we go. Peppers are coming on. It's the heat, guys, it's bringing them. Can you see? Look. Well, y'all know me and this camera. See if I can get in there. It's probably blurry as all get out, but y'all get it. Here's one. See? And there's some tucked up in there. So the peppers are holding on. And the basil. A bandino tomato. It's kind of going wild, guys. But it looks good. Bell peppers are holding on. I'm not seeing no blooms though. That's the thing. I'm not seeing any blooms on my bells. Well, I just lied. I do have one bell, but really overall, no. It's like they made and then they just stopped. Another bandina tomato. And I don't know what, this is a yellow bell, which is a bell to me. Till it turns yellow, it's a bell pepper. And then here's one of those bandina tomatoes from Mr. Eddie. So yeah, I would say, you know, for what we have left, it's doing fantastic. And look, there's that butterfly bush. All the yellowing's going away since we transplanted it. Look at that. Guys, one of my favorite bushes. I've got it in a large pot. So there you have it. That's basically the garden. But let's go down and check on Moe's. Oh, y'all remember all the zucchini and squash? Well, this is how far we got on that load of dirt that we had. And it ended down here. So we've got to get another load, hopefully this Saturday. We've got a lot more boxes to build. But y'all remember those plants that I found in the koi pond, the tomatoes, and then these, remember the jalapenos that was just burnt up? I'm getting jalapenos, guys. Remember I said I had nothing to lose. I sure didn't. And it's getting blooms on it and it's doing just great. And then here's that tomato. It's got blooms on it. Don't know what it's gonna be. But I'm gonna accept it. It's growing for me. There's the other little jalapeno. But I want y'all to look at these. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Which, remember, when we planted these, that was crispy as a Rice Krispie treat. I was like, they won't make it. Hey, they're yellowing. Yes, inconsistent water maybe. It could be nutrients. Multitude of things. But I'm seeing a bloom. So I'm gonna treat as if it's inconsistent watering, and then we'll just go from there. We have nothing to lose. There's that other one that we dug up out of that koi pond. It's very frail, but hey, I'll pluck that piece off. But I'm gonna leave it. Never know what's gonna come from it. Remember, that's where the zinnias was? Well, the key is was. Here's Mo's cherry tomato. I picked a handful. Oh, I missed one over here. Look, guys. I might have to have that for a snack. Parsley, remember I cut it all back? It came back fantastic. I want you to look at these. Now this plant of Mo's, y'all, that's the best tomatoes. This one here, let me see if I can, I don't even know if I can get in here to show. Y'all, it's bigger than my hand. Look. That's them Hoss Tools tomatoes. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more seeds. This thing has took the heat, the storms. Now this is an indeterminate. You see, it's just wild. That's what an indeterminate does. It just continues to make, where a determinate comes in all at one time. And if y'all remember, I said I'll plant a couple of indeterminates so we can have a longer season of fresh tomatoes. But I prefer a determinate tomato because of my canning. And look up in here, I missed one. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I'll let it finish ripening on the counter. Oh, this one has a couple of little blemishes, but not enough to affect the tomato. Now that's a big boy right there. Okay, the purslane's laying over. That's because it got watered, and that's very common. The oregano I did dig up, and I will be removing my rosemary now that I have a place for it, and I will be transplanting it. There's the lemon balm. Remember I told you I cut it all back? It's coming in good. But here is that surprise tomato, and look what it's growing out of. A zinnia. And it's got some blooms on it. I'm just letting it go, see what it's gonna do. Hey, why mess something up that seems to be happy? Here's that other zinnia bed, remember, that had the thyme in it? I got some thyme coming back, and in the center, that dark spot, it didn't. But I mean, they're going everywhere, and I'm just letting it go, guys. I got more things I need to address, but I do dehead this one, and I get new blooms that shoot up right after I dehead. So we do have some color still left, but let's follow this around. Every one of these beds we have to get filled all the way around. So we have still yet a lot of work, but it's work that we enjoy, because we know next year, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, Lippy gonna be back in business with her gardens. Now, y'all remember this was that potato bed row, as I call it. Well, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6 boxes. 6 boxes is gonna go here, and 6 more here, and 3 here. So that's gonna give me a total of 15 boxes left. And the only reason I'm going 3 here is because I'm thinking about how that loquat's gonna grow, and I can put my little garden chairs and all right here. So I'll just have 3 boxes, because you see that hole right there? I want a loquat there as well. They'll be about 15 feet apart, which is a good distance for a loquat. So yeah, that is our plans once it cools off. We've already got the boxes. Can y'all see them back there? So there you go. There's the garden update. So there you go. I got to get on that mower. No, first I got to get on the weed eater. Then I need to get on that mower. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a hot day, so I got to start early. So there was not much to the garden update. I'm sorry that I didn't get to y'all on Sunday. Sunday was, let's see, Friday, Saturday, we moved Nanny Joyce. Sunday, Buddy got her TV done. Sunday, yeah, TV done on Sunday. Y'all have lost track. When there's a holiday week, I forget what day it is. Monday, we had Cameron's birthday party, the 4th of July. His birthday's actually the 5th, but we celebrated it on the 4th. Had a great, great time. You know, nothing better than family. My son-in-law's side of the family, they just good folks like us. So it makes it a blessing when both sides of the family can come together and fellowship and celebrate, you know, life. So that's what's been going on. I just moved here underneath the ceiling fan. Yeah, we're still fighting the porch. Yeah, so we're gonna do it ourselves. No contractor wants to touch it because they can't get the whole roof. Go figure. Nobody wants to work these days. But that's for Lippy Shed Talk. So anyway, guys, stay safe, stay well, and God bless. And I'll see you on the next one. I gotta get